When life gives you lemons, make lemon pound cake. I'm Brianna of the Rosevine Cottage Girls. Come bake with me. Now, first you're going to zest one whole lemon. Typically, it would be uncut when you did it, but I just happen to have these slices, so I'm going to zest it already cut. Careful not to get your fingers. Alright, and you will have about 2 tablespoons of zest when you've done one whole lemon. And then you can use the previously uncut lemon of its juice, which will also be about 2 tablespoons. Otherwise, if you do not have a whole lemon, you just have the rinds, it is 2 tablespoons of the juice as well. Get all your little bits and bobs. There we go. Alright, set this to the side. Now, typically when you're doing a zest or like a lemon muffin kind of thing, you would put the zest with the sugar and then you would mix it around until it infuses in the sugar. However, this time we're not doing that. Now, we start with our dries. This is 3 cups of flour, to which we add our salt, our baking soda, and I add a little bit of ginger to help keep it fresh. That way it doesn't get that day-old taste for quite a few days, if it lasts that long. And it really does well with the lemon, I find. Give that a quick little stir. Alright, now we're ready for our wets. Now, you can either use a cup of sour cream, Greek yogurt, or buttermilk. I'm using sour cream and yogurt because I only had half a cup of each. So 1 cup. Now our lemon juice. Now we do our zest. Look at that zest, it's so pretty. Now the hard part, getting it out from the little claws. Alright, now we just stir that together. Done. Now we beat our butter and sugar. Now our sugar. And mix until well combined after you plug it in. Mix until light and fluffy. Now we add our egg. Zap. Mix to combine. Scrape your bowl. Commence looping. Until it looks like this. Now we add our flour. Just little bits at a time. Now we add half of our sour cream and zest, or milk and zest, whichever you have chosen. And then we add the rest of our flour. And then there we go. Alrighty. Alright. Now we put it in a bread pan. Now, you can either do a regular bread pan or you can do mini loaves. And this is the point in which you decide which you grease. Now grease up your pan using oil, butter, or in my case flour and lard, which makes a lovely baking grease. Non-stick, bread just slips out of it. Alrighty. is enough for 2 loaves. Look at that fluffy dough. Or batter, excuse me. There we go. Now, this is where you garnish to bake. You put it whatever you want. You can do lemon slices, you can do bits of violet, those are very pretty. Lavender. I know somebody who puts berries on top or jelly in the middle, which we're past that, but that's where you would do it. Alright, now we put this in the oven at 350 Fahrenheit for 50 to 55 minutes. Alright, it is out, and now we poke it full of holes and add our syrup, which is just a simple syrup. Lemon simple syrup, but a simple syrup. Poke, 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 poke. Now, we spoon over our syrup. And it goes into the holes and into the cake itself. Now, while this cools, we will work on the glaze that goes on top. Which is very simple. It is just sugar and lemon juice, a cup of each. And then just mix it in. Get all those little sugar pockets completely smoothed until it is a yellow clear color. If you want a plain white glaze like they would have at a Starbucks loaf, you can ixnay the lemon and just do water or milk. But I like to give it a bit of a more lemon. You can also add little dried lavender or violets or pea flowers to this part of the glaze, and then when you spoon it on, it'll go onto the lemon loaf and it'll be quite pretty. Alright, our lemon pound cake has cooled, so we've pulled it off and onto a little tray thing, and I put a cookie sheet underneath so we can do our glaze and not make a mess. So we're just gonna spoon our glaze. And this is why we have a cookie sheet underneath it. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe and share. The recipe and all the links will be in the description. Thank you so much.